I would say some churches allow people to do ritual. Some churches don't allow it, but some do in our days.
Which ones?
I can't remember the names, but I know which there are some churches like in Zululand, KZN, that allow you to slaughter.
Yeah,
But
then
it's not like it's not against the church's policies or something, I should say. Yeah, there is a church that allows you to carry, but not all of them, but some of them. That's what I've noticed and came across. Because I also used to think also we would see like a Christian church won't allow you to do a ritual at home or something like that. I mean, I have two spandlers here.
yeah.
You know, slaughtered two goats. You know, yeah. And the church that I used to go to would allow it.
But then, what do you think of the church that only wants you to follow religion, strictly religion?
Okay, in this day and age, from my thoughts, I believe you cannot control. It should be my choice. So in a lot of people like to wanna lead and control instead of letting you decide. I mean, even God lets us decide. Why do you human wanna control? That's how I see it.
I get you. Because what I also realize is, for an example, Amandi,
Hmm.
banalezi indlovu lezi abayi-worshiphayo.
Yeah.
And then even other culture as well. But then I feel like ukuthi, when it comes to Africans, it's very strict ukuthi if you follow religion, awukwazi ukuthi to practice izinto ze-culture. For an example, if you're a Christian, la kufike kuphambane khona, if you're getting married,
Mm.
now there are things that enforce you ukuthi to practice culture.
Yes, yes.
Into enjengamalobolo, which religion I don't think it allow it.
Okay, I see what you're going. Okay, like let's say I was to get married and ngiyalobola.
Yeah.
They would take me away from?
Uyalobola, okay, you're a Christian
Yes.
and uyalobola.
Yeah.
So now isizo involve your culture now. So kumele uyolobola hambise inkomo.
Omalume.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
when it comes to religion, angithi is the white wedding.
Yes.
It's the white wedding only, and it does not involve it does not involve amalobol. So
Yes.
that's why most white people, I don't think ukuthi they go through the same process as us.
Yeah, they don't. Nah, they don't. But there's instances where you can see, maybe let's say you go on TikTok, you see a Zulu marrying an Indian or a white person from overseas. Let me not say Indian because Indians already, we live amongst each other, you know. Let me say someone from overseas, like a white man from overseas would come and lobola. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
He would come and lobola a Xhosa woman or a Zulu woman, you know, a Pedi or whatever. Lobola. And then marry that person culturally and then do the white wedding.
Yeah. Okay. Then
It's the same as the church thing. Some churches allow it, some don't. Some households would allow someone from outside to lobola. Some households wouldn't.
no, I get you. Because when it comes to culture, where it gets complicated is, for an example, let's say you're in a work environment,
Hmm.
and when you're in a work environment, people believe in different things.
Yeah.
People believe in different things. So I want to know from you, ukuthi, is it wrong that ukuthi, I use certain herbs ukuthi ngizokwazi ukusebenza kahle?
No, you are not. Same as the muntu also use prayer, na is not wrong. Because whatever you use and believe in is your choice, right? End of the day. Because you can go to a sangoma and akwenzele into zakho and not pray at all. And you can go to another sangoma and then they pray before they give you the stuff. So you see, even on that side, it's two different ways of doing it. So you are not wrong by using certain things for yourself, to help yourself.
Yeah.
You are definitely not wrong. Because everybody, I would say, who's got the base. I would say this phrase, every man for himself, kind of phrase, people go with that these days. So if you believe something, yeah, you can use it because there's someone walking around with a knife and a gun every day. They believe it's protecting them. There's someone walking around with nothing every day, but it's protected. You feel me? So I believe it's not wrong.
Yeah. But
if
then
it works for you, it's not wrong.
Yeah, but then it does go as far as enriching yourself.
Yeah, enriching myself with like ganja. Maybe.
So what I just said, Uguti, you use stuff, Febo,
Yeah.
for you to be protected.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is it can go as far as to enrich yourself. Still the same process, but it can even go darker. I think that's where religion sort of like take you away from your culture because it go as far as you being in the dark side.
Okay, Senzo, there's white magic, there's dark magic. There's a sangoma you go to that prays, there's a sangoma you go to that doesn't pray. So maybe you are using the dark magic you don't know, and then it will take you down a different path. Maybe you're using the white magic, it will take you down another path. So I believe it's the herbs you are using, the people that are helping you, and also your ancestors too. Because for these things to work for you, your ancestors need to allow it as well. And God. Yeah. That's how I see it. It's my point of view. Nothing I'm saying is 100% is how I view.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, it's my perspective, everyone. Just my perspective.
I hear you.
Yeah, please don't put some spice there. My perspective.
Okay, I hear you. So, yesterday I was going through Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a post. They posted it in December, the first week of December, you get over 1,000 women that are getting infected with HIV and AIDS.
In December.
In December, the first week of December alone.
Yeah, that's a lot of cheating people. Yes.
So my question is, the government is doing everything in its power to make sure that people are not getting infected with HIV.
Mm-hmm.
But you still get people that are getting infected with HIV. What do you think is the cause of that?
I believe it's a person's negligence. I mean, if I'm meeting someone for the first time and I don't have a CT, a condom, or like she doesn't, there's female ones now, she doesn't have one as well, and we decide to be intimate together, like, I don't know the outcome, so I understand.
No.
So if it's, man, you need to be careful how you do things, because you don't know if maybe you got it somehow, because HIV you can't really only get it via sex. Like a friend can get cut and you try and help, their friend doesn't know they have AIDS or HIV, and then you just helping out, you touch.
Yeah.
Now you have a small like cut there, so infected, you don't even know. So I believe it's like Uguba. Like if you meet someone for the first time and it's not your person, why would you wanna go raw, bro?
Because no, I'm a statesman. I even got the stats for you.
Yeah, I know those are the stats, but you as a person, why would you wanna go raw? Would you do raw on the first day?
No, I can't.
Okay.
No, I can't. Here's the stat. Worldwide, alone,
Yeah.
there are 40 million people living with AIDS.
Yeah.
And then in SA, there are nearly 9 million people living with AIDS.
Mm-hmm. Okay, another thing about this, some people are born with it, some people get it like in a very bad way, like I won't even mention it in bad ways. Some people get it unknowingly, some people distribute it knowingly. So it's a lot of arrows pointing to one word. And so, because there's someone out there now in a car accident, they don't even know that they got the virus after the accident.
Because last year alone, there are 68,000 people that died
Mm.
of AIDS.
That's quite sad. That is never nice, but also it could be age. It might not be the actual virus, because even if people have the virus these days, there's ways to eat to keep you, you know, a bit strong. So I believe maybe like other people, that is it's daily, just like birth. So maybe for unfortunately, those people had the virus. Some of them maybe it's not from the virus, but because they had the virus, they fall under this death.
Mm. Because my main concern is there's a lot of people that still die
Mm-hmm.
of the virus. Then you get people who are not scared to tell you that Uguti, I met this certain chick at the club, and then Safigendlini, then we did it raw.
Yeah, and then do they talk about it? Like we would say, hey, did I try to get a condom, or they just say I've been from sharp pit?
Yabona amachita amaningi especially khona amachita engijwayele ukukhuluma nawo amachita akutshele nje ukuthi hayi mina iplastic angiyisebenzisi at all.
Yeah.
And then you ask yourself ukuthi lo muntu only understand ukuthi there are diseases that can kill you
Mm-hmm.
if uhamba ngaleyo path le.
Okay. One thing with any foot about people, like yabo mangithi mina ngisebenzisa plastic. That means that I don't care about myself and I don't care about the next person. So if I don't care about myself, I will not care about you. Definitely. So even if I have the thing, I'm just it's whatever for me. For me it's chai.
Oh, so you mean to tell
I feel the mind says it's chai. Remember, Pedalento, it's mental. Because if I were to treat it well and be healthy and try to live healthy and gym and whatever, I wouldn't even maybe be thinking like that. I understand. Maybe I'd be an activist.
yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm saying.
No, I get you.
But if I've reached a point of I'm suddenly down, bro, I'm not gonna care about the next girl or the next girl's girl or the girl's friend. You know what I'm saying? Because they have friends. Some guys, because they've reached a certain point. I mean, I believe.
And nakhona futhi ku-range uza a normal person like in a conversation athi kuwena iy'mfethu azizolo bengiyotest. You don't hear that anymore.
Or what thing is prep?
Yeah. You don't hear those things anymore.
Yeah, you don't. But to be honest, I'm about to test because you're afraid of the results, though. Yeah. My first time you test, I'm sure knowing very well what I'm going next. But overall, because like it's just that the feeling, how they make you feel, the things they say there, bruh, before you get the result. They tell you too much bulari. They tell you what it's gonna be okay, blah blah blah. And then you're thinking like, do I really have this thing? And then the result comes out negative. You're like, oh, okay. Imagine if it came out positive after all that. It's trauma brings over now.
Yeah, I get you. But then
Imagine if I had a bad heart again. Won't I fall under the plastic gang?
yeah, you're right.
Let me spread it. Someone gave it to me, I don't know who. Let me spread it. Some people are like that.
Right, but then muthola ama results yakho and then we are told ukuthi negative.
Mm-hmm.
uba more safe.
Yeah, and we're more cautious.
Exactly.
Because now you don't want to go back to that nurse telling you those things.
Uba safe. And nakhona futhi the next time umuya, you don't have that fear.
Yeah.
Mhlawumbe if you do have if mhlawumbe ushaya uvalo, ukushaya kancane, not as much as umuntu ongazi.
Yeah, but length of it's become not like before. Kala ethu samanje it's more like it's accepted among society. This thing it's not like now so you renegade mune virus no, because because people used to really kill themselves after finding out they have it until they were accepted in society, because abanye abantu don't even wanna chill with you, don't wanna sit with me, because never virus, I understand. It was building that.
So if you're looking at a woman's perspective, what would make a woman want to sleep with a guy around a maz without protection?
Bro, I'm a guy, I wouldn't know.
You've never experienced
I don't want to put myself in a girl's mindset, bro.
You've never experienced a woman who told you that no, I am giving protection.
Well, I actually have.
What was the reason?
Okay, she told me ukuthi ibuhlungu, and you know what I did? I'm not trying. I'm like, oh, okay, I relax. I didn't smash. Cause you're telling me straight, so are we phone?
Yeah.
Are we phone go by? You're not telling me the reason. You're just saying nah, I'm not phone the diploma. But okay, mina ake okuhostile. Ofuna lento ongayifuni wena. Yabo now akusathambisana. Cause if I use it, phela a lady if ngente angayithandi, istory singajika mayisiphume endlini.
Yo, but can I ask a question though?
Yes.
What is it that ezokuthusa when a girl says angifuni plastic, but when as umchita you always, or it's more normal for a cheater to say I don't use these things because they don't fit or they're uncomfortable or don't. But when a girl says that, I know, that's when you start like ugoyiga. What's the vibe there?
Okay, man, I feel like my saying mean how I do my stuff. So if she says she doesn't like it and it's the first time, I won't push to smash. Cause me, I'm a guy who I respect the woman. Like I let her do like if she says it's too much, it's too much. I stop. I understand. I'm that guy. So if she says she doesn't want it, and my gut tells me, me I want it, I will not push. I will not push. But me, I'm not a guy who's under very raw, cause I don't. Besides HIV and AIDS, guys, corners using them STD in
True.
so I know I understand. But I'm not AIDS, but it's always itchy because of umola and stuff, like dirt and all that. So, no, I wouldn't push because I wouldn't know why I kept in my hand. But maybe as I get to know the girl more, then maybe I would understand why and maybe give it a chance. But on the first time, definitely I would not push.
Yeah.
I would not push.
Yeah, but then in most cases, women are the one that tend to push for a condom.
Yes.
Yeah. So
True.
if you're gonna meet on my phone, that screams danger more than anything.
It does.
It screams danger more than anything. I'm actually they are used to that. And it goes back to what I said earlier. Some of the gents that I talk to, they say it proudly. No, I don't use the protection.
But wait, some people are allergic to latex.
Yes, true.
And mostly women would be more likely to be allergic to latex. So if, let's say, for example, it's the first time, it's not like a one-night stand type of thing. You've met this girl, you've gone out on dates.
Yeah.
So now it's, start of the relationship. You basically meet somewhere, and then when you're about to get intimate, actually, I'm allergic to latex.
Okay, that's different.
How do you navigate that?
Okay, with that, I would most likely hit. You know why? Because the statement is different. She's allergic. Allergies. I don't have allergies. I would most likely like, okay, you're allergic to this, okay, fine, let's try. Boom. She didn't just say, I don't like this thing.
Yeah.
I understand. Now that's how you say things. It's like selling.
Yeah.
How you say things matter to the mind. She sold an idea to me that she's allergic, so I can take that. And I've known her for some time. We've had a chat, we've had some drinks. I'll hit, bro.
But it's still a circle, us.
It's like, yeah, but it's a angiyifuni straight. I mean, angiyifuni lento le ihlungu. Like ibuhlungu, awuyifuni ibuhlungu. Like that's something that's like now, okay. It's hitting another thing in my brain. But if you're saying you're allergic, I'm also allergic to some stuff, but I'm not allergic to that. Yeah. But it's how you say things sometimes, bro. It's selling something, because for us to even get there, it's maybe probably what I said.
Yeah.
Or what she said.
No, I get
we
you.
sold each other an idea, and then we got there, and she told me that she's allergic. Bro, I can't fight allergies. So I'll hate that. But if we get there and then she says, let it flow, I'm on your phone, then now that's different way of saying it.
But it means the same thing.
In different ways.
No, it means the same thing, bro.
Okay, maybe after it means this, but in the situation, how you would feel when the person's saying something would be different. Me saying I'm a phone land and saying I'm allergic land is different. You bring samosa here, cheese samosa. I say I'm allergic to cheese. Oh, it's I'm a phone land. Which one sounds better?
Yeah, you have a point. You have a point.
Granted, yeah, there's a point there, but it's still the same concept of you negating or ignoring using protection at the end of the day, regardless of whether atagaifuni or allergic. Then that basically, at the end of the day, a condom is not involved there.
Yeah. Okay.
So now you see, it's the two same situations, but the way that you navigate them are totally different.
Yeah.
You know.
I think my problem is trust.
and then boom, soon a virus. Just like that.
Get trust.
Just like that. And Lapo.
You had a good question, big bro.
Lapo, it's very different from a guy, Latin, who's at the club,
Yeah.
probably drunk,
Yeah.
and then comes home with the chick, and then the next morning we are going, no, sienzid.
Yeah.
And then Lapo, Latin, the following day, that's where you see how different people are. If you're smart, the first thing that you're gonna do, you probably go to the clinic and we'll tata in there.
You prep.
This other one that is called. That was saying it's after that in the mood. They say it's 24 hours.
Yeah, I think 24 hours.
Post-exposure.
Yes.
Prophylaxis.
They're right.
Hours one.
Or you can be a guy who'll be like,
But then, information about protection, how much of it is out there?
It's the thing is, okay, I'll take you back in 2000.
How much of it is out there in your face?
Listen, I'll take you back in 2007. If we was schooling, you remember TV, even as a schooling, I'm a poster. How do we educating about the AIDS?
Were they educating about AIDS or were they telling us about AIDS?
Both.
They were not, I think they were telling us about this new virus, but not really educating. Because they were like, you can get free condoms.
Okay, so when you mean to tell me that yes, the advert scrutinize.
I know scrutinize.
You know.
Then there was a show even. There was a show. I forgot the show.
Yeah, Intersection.
No. But actually special.
Can't remember, but I remember Intersection. The Intersection now,
Soul City.
Soul City. You're so sweet. Yeah. That was teaching.
Because the thing that they don't teach about a lot in the prep, but then the condom they've been preaching that.
Well, they can never put something in your face that's gonna help you. You need to find it.
No, but I mean, to further prove it point like everywhere lawyer con, you're always gonna get free access to condoms.
Of course. Of course, but not everybody's gonna use them. Remember free things, how they look in people's eyes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Free things,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
free. The girl like, it's a free condom. Yeah, well, you can't even afford a condom. You broke. You can't afford it, you understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's, I think as into it's because it's free. People don't want, other people don't trust free stuff. Other people don't trust free testing stations. The ones that pop out in the tent. They think they're the ones giving away the virus. But they're just testing on it.
Yeah.
It's just free stuff. It's how it's perceived by the mind and the communities. So it's kind of, I think it's that.
Okay, so what would be the solution? Not to end it. You can't end it, first. What would be the solution to minimize at least people that are getting infected?
Bro, I think people should just get healthy, man. Be more health cautious. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we smoking, drinking. Some of these things they don't align with those, because listen, they destroy your immune system. You know? If you have a weak immune system, of course, if you get a virus, you become super tired. So I believe the way that Lento or the way that this thing is that each and every single person must be held cautious for themselves, to help themselves. I believe. Because you cannot control the people and make them healthy. Only I need to be like, I think now I need to start drinking more water. You understand? You can't tell me to do that, and it needs to come from me. So I think each and every person must think for themselves when it comes to such. And so, even if you're not allergic, don't just go there, bro. Relax, or try and get information first or whatever on if you really wanna do it with someone, how is the safest way, or what is the safest way to do it without a condom? Because information you call now, like prayer, pills and whatever, but most people don't know about it. But once you start googling, you find out, okay, there's this, ask questions. Yeah, I believe.
But the people that search and Google abantu abayithandayo at the end of the day.
Yeah, abantu abantu okay, abanye abantu abana-access i-internet, like abanye abantu abanendaba ne-internet amama, but they know condoms. They can use condoms. Wena-ke owazi internet, search ngalezi ezinye izinto prep. Yabo, save yourself. I believe.
We'd like to end it there for today.
Alright.
Thank you so much, my brother.
Alright, it's been great. Great questions. I didn't expect this, but yeah. I was called an hour before, but yeah. Yeah, guys.
And then you made it.
I hope episode 2 becomes better, and I hope they call me on time.
Don't worry, I'll try to be professional next time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm King Mono signing out.
This was Podcast and Friends, the first episode. Thank you for watching.
And cut.
You know, I watch a lot of
That's good, Roots.
YouTube videos. That's why I'm